Hi ho, Moo Moo the Cow here. This is my first YouTube video. Hey, hi, howdy. How's it going? I've had this channel lying dormant for years and years, and I've always had the idea of just kind of yapping about whatever things I like, which is a lot of things, because I'm neurodivergent, so yeah. But for some reason today finally pushed me to, just say fuck it. Here's a YouTube video. The reason is really selfish and embarrassing, but it's because a bunch of FNaF creators got invited to premiere the new trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in theaters December 5th. It was like, well, maybe if I made videos, that would be me. And I am a huge Five Nights at Freddy's person. I am queer and autistic, so like, duh. But it's also like kind of nostalgic also. Like, it came out when I was 9 and I'm 22 now, so like just seeing it develop over the years has been amazing. So yeah, selfish motivations aside, I have a big hot topic for you today, and I'm gonna be low-key really harsh about this because sometimes people are stupid and it pisses me off. The canonicity of the FNaF books in general. Now I know what you're gonna say. But some of it's canon, some of it's not, whatever. I think we have to kind of separate the different types of FNaF books. Like, I don't think that, like, the Silver Eyes trilogy and the Fazbear Frights books are the same level of canon, or the same amount of canon, if that makes sense. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but, like, I think, especially when you consider how much of a hand Scott had in developing these things, especially in modern FNaF where, he's technically retired, whereas he co-wrote the Silver Eyes trilogy, and now, a lot of this is actually because of the FNaF 2 trailer, we saw Henry Emily and Charlie, and she had a brother, and that made me think, this is kind of like in the Silver Eyes. So, if Charlie and Sammy being twins is confirmed in the movie lore, I think it's gonna make a lot of people take another look at the Silver Eyes trilogy, because there's been this, long-running debate. Oh, are the books canon? Are the books not canon? They're kind of canon in a different way. Yada, yada, yada. I think whatever you think of Fazbear Frights, the interactive novel, put that aside and consider the Silver Eyes as a separate kind of entity. Like, they're all different things, right? I think at this point, the Silver Eyes has to be canon. Come on. A lot of the information we've got from it has been proven to be canon so far, kind of over the years in little bits and pieces, with things like hallucination experiments, illusion discs. That's a big one. Illusion discs were first talked about in the Silver Eyes trilogy, and again, the FNaF 4 experiments, hallucinations, all that stems from the Silver Eyes. So, based on what we've learned, I think that Scott's trying to be like, hey guys, take another look at this. Look at this. The Silver Eyes, hey. And he's trying to reiterate its importance. Does this mean that this is canon in the games? That's a little complicated, because every individual piece of FNaF media is kind of its own continuity, right? The movie canon is different from the book canon, and all that's different from the game canon, right? So, the Silver Eyes is canon in the FNaF movie. What does that mean for the games? I don't know yet. The movie hasn't come out. I haven't watched the movie yet, right? But I feel like one of the few things that can be said about all these different canons are the commonality of, like, main key details. Like, maybe the overarching plot points are different, like, for example, like with the familial relationships in the movie, but the still, like, general idea of William Afton murdering children in a Freddy Fazbear, like, all of that is still the same. So I think, at least for me, again, the movie hasn't come out yet, but I think this does lend some guts to the theory that maybe Sammy exists in the games. Who's to say? I'm just gonna put my hat in the ring and say, this is a stretch. But what if he is the vengeful spirit? I don't know. But I think that's something to think about, to stew over. when the movie comes out, I'll have more to say. But for now, that's all from me. Just a little short, little bite-sized little theory. Like, comment, subscribe, do the things. Hell yeah. And I'll see you next time. Bye.